Today, we bring you more facts surrounding the controversial development at the内湖grounds. What most people may not be aware of is that a conservation area that lies within a city's limits can be legally rezoned and developed. This is why the内湖district has exploded over the past 2 decades, with all the lands surrounding the grounds have already been turned into either residential community or business districts. Let's find out more.
We are here at the intersection of Chenggong and Mingquan roads in内湖. Over here used to be farmlands, the so-called conservation areas.
Zhu Wenshan, who grew up in Dahu, remembers there was barely anyone living in the area back when he was a child, but now it is full of roads and high-rises.
To my left used to be conservation areas for farmlands, while to the right were hill conservation areas.
Next to the内湖grounds stands the Dahu Shanzhuang residential community. 3 high-rises, 16 stories high, connected by a road 20 meters in width.
The MRT station here and high-rises there all sit on what used to be conservation areas, including this part of the MRT line and whole of the Section 5 of Chenggong Road. All except the grounds have been developed.
There used to be only 130,000 homes in内湖, but that number rapidly climbed to 800,000 in 2 decades. Why can these conservation areas be developed? Because of the loopholes in the law.
It is stated that changes can be made to any conservation area within the city's limits.
Many might assume a conservation area within a city cannot be built on, similar to a national park or nature reserve. However, the definitions and laws governing the 2 areas are completely different.
Due to population growth pressures, conservation areas within a city might need to be changed into residential or commercial zones. A review is needed every 3 to 5 years. Over the years, the Taipei City Urban Development Committee has granted 54 applications to change the use of conservation areas. Last year alone, 4 applications were granted.
Experts believe that it serves no purpose for the内湖grounds to remain undeveloped.
Though it is deemed a conservation zone, it has already been utterly destroyed. That's not a conservation area. It's paved with concrete and full of metal sheds. It's downright ugly. How can it be called a conservation area?
If everyone can come together in the name of environmental protection and improvement, then perhaps an agreement can be reached and a better future for Taiwan opened.